finally hangs up your jersey in the rafters, and you just lay all that hoism down.
Hey, get the phones out right now.
Yo, these nigga, yo, is this nigga pulling this shit by a string, dog?
Streamed the entire event. Multiple streamers were there. They also got their own POVs and their different angles and stuff like that. And needless to say, there was some commentary around it that was kind of weird. And I do think celebrating new life is very, very important and very, very interesting. It's something that we should all be doing. But I do think that it's something that's probably left to be private for a plethora of different reasons. But I know, you know, we all know the consequences of publicizing your very private and personal endeavors to the public internet. We've seen this story be repeated across streamer history time and time again, but we hope.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, that was the craziest situation ever, bro. Yo, gang, I'm surprised DDG even streamed through that shit, but like, I ain't gonna lie, streaming was probably helping him at that time, bro, but it was just so many mixed, and it's crazy because everybody fucks with the nigga now. Now it's just like everybody forgot about it. Like, nobody gives a fuck no more. Everybody still joining his streams, laughing and shit like that. That shit crazy, bro.
That's not the case.
It's crazy how the internet changes up on you real fast, bro. I ain't gonna lie, we used to give this word, bro.
An actual life that most people strive to live. You don't have to always be some guy who buys all these chains and is approaching 30 but still going to spring break in Houston. But there is an inherent downside in this conversation. It's about how you go about doing these said things. Cinco basically treated this baby shower as some sort of album rollout.
Oh, what's up, homie? We chilling.
Hey, bro, what you doing this weekend, man?
Oh, I'll be in Colorado.
Oh my gosh. Now I'm having a baby shower this weekend, man. I was gonna see if you could pull up. I know you be busy and shit, bro.
Fam, I know. I seen the thing.
I know, man.
I was definitely gonna pull up game, but I gotta be dedicated to this work.
Nah. Come on, that come first, man. Come first, bro. You know I be rooting for you, bro. You the only reason I watch the Brown game, bro. I'm gonna just keep it a band, bro.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I be rooting for you, bro.
Who is this on the phone, though?
You know what I'm saying? I never bought, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's your door. Oh, shit.
Bro, I be watching every game, my nigga. I need what's the should I get checked in? Show my some respect. For real, bro. I'm not playing with you, bro.
NFL subscriptions be high, right?
You know how I crash out about you, right, bro? You know how I crash out about you, bro?
For sure. That's how it's supposed to be. That's real love, though. You know what I'm saying?
Now, maybe they're going to separate the two and have multiple showers because I've seen these situations happen before. But first and foremost, a baby shower is generally a situation where the women come around and surround the expecting mother-to-be and shower them with gifts, affection, love, etc., etc. This felt like some Grammy party.
Yo, I'm glad he explained that shit. And I'm glad I don't got no fucking kids because, yo, I did not know what the fuck a baby shower was for. I keep it a buck. Yo, what the fuck are we doing this for? I ain't gonna lie, I thought niggas just show up to the gender reveal. That was it. And then we just wait for the baby to come out. I ain't keep it a buck. I keep it a buck.
I mean, there were so many rappers.
That's sad as shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's sad as shit.
Athletes, celebrities, other streamers, etc., at the event. That it almost felt like a Grammy party, an album release, or something that was more meant to be a spectacle as opposed to, you know, this big loving environment. And not saying that these people don't love these two, but it felt different than what people normally expect.
I got you. I told you I'm gonna get you right.
Oh shit! Wait, don't send it to
Yo,
Lil
CJ Stroud was that. Yo, gang. Yo, how many niggas this nigga know, gang?
Hey, nah, hell no, don't send that shit to Lil right now.
Got you.
Thank y'all, bro. You
Nice to meet you, bro.
Lonzo, this my little cousin right here. This is Mel.
So, man.
Mel. Hey, just I'm part of the family now. I'm part of the family. Mel Ball.
And since we were all invited to said baby shower, people felt the need to put their 2 cents in as they watched what was ultimately a laggy mess of an event be put on.
Come on, man. Yo, I heard they production was ass, bro. Like I said, bro, I be trying to like stop watching shit so I can react to it on stream, but like sometimes you'll see clips, bro, and it just be too late. And I heard they said the production was ass, gang. I ain't gonna lie.
Listen up, man. You know that.
King, bro. It's too much. It's too much on the line, bro.
It is too much.
This shit's serious, man.
Serious, like how serious is it? Man, this shit
100.
1 to 10.
100. 100.
All right, so
I need this shit to be right, bro.
Damn. Look, what's going on?
Shout Tyler with that stuff, huh?
What's going on? Why?
Nah, it was just production shit, like, you know, lagging and audio.
We in the hills.
And I'm just having a laggy stream, bro. Cause niggas want.
Damn, I ain't gonna lie. But this is my thing though. Didn't Funny Mike have that shit to where it was like, yo, bro, he had that whole Popeyes event. That shit was not lagging. That shit was not lagging. I ain't gonna lie. I would have asked advice from them niggas. That ass. What the fuck they got working on him? But I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes you feel me.
See, and I had
That nigga probably because that shit was funded by Popeye. So
backpack on, and you just walk around. Man, you got all these earpieces in the nigga ear. Bro, I don't give a fuck about none of that, bro. I'm like the switches and all that shit sound good, but if I knew that shit was gonna be ass, I would have just IRL'd one take and moved around with my own camera and it had a great stream, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that was my thing, bro. That's what pissed me off because now I'm tripping, I'm stressing, I'm yelling at
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. If I feel like a whole production event, like if it's not 100%, if the success rate is not at least 95%, gang, just fries, gang. I ain't gonna lie, you had a better chance of doing all of what you said, putting the camera up somewhere, or even if it's a baby shower, somebody will be a cameraman for a day. I'm pretty sure somebody would have did it for a day. You feel what I'm saying? I don't feel like it was that big. Like, I don't think niggas would have made a big deal out of it.
I knowing I'm finna propose, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I'm finna propose. Like, even in my speech to my girl, you know, her mom was trying to help her, and I was like, man, fuck that shit. Like, I was just so, like, it was so much going on. I'm trying to get everybody together. We got this little ass motherfucking mic. This what they gave me. This what the fuck I was gave.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I gotta put my 2 cents
Yeah,
in.
I ain't gonna lie. Yo, y'all asking for a retrial? Yo, Jess. Yo, 50s, I know you in here, you lurking and shit. Yo, bro, y'all asking for a retrial? Dead ass.
There, Jason, you probably should have focused in
like,
on the
yo,
day
run this
as
shit
opposed
back.
to the stream and the quality of the stream and all this other stuff like that. Now, granted, you do pay for a service and it should be proper, but I would think that we're focusing on the wrong things during the day of the event. Sure, you spent a lot of money on this. Was it a purchase that was probably necessary? I don't know. This celebration of love probably shouldn't have been seen with us. Folks even had criticism about it being a true celebration of love because in true streaming fashion, there were segments that were set up. Probably one of the more egregious segments that made this to be some gamified stream.
Not gonna lie, I would never have but you would never know, idiot. You would never know. The nigga not gonna tell you, yo, bro, I'm gonna propose to you on stream today. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the hell are you talking about? You're not supposed to know you're getting proposed to, gang. However it happens is however it happens. But I'm asking, would you want a retrial though? Like, would you like say no? Like, what are you doing? Bro, you not answering. You dodging the question, bro.
At the baby shower, remember this is a baby shower, was Cinco doing an event where he hung his jerseys into the rafters, his sharking jersey. Sharking symbolizing his promiscuity in the streets, and he's essentially hanging that up because he's now with Lala Baptiste.
Now we come into what we like to call...
Bro, these niggas don't take shit serious, dog. We don't take nothing serious. Yo, the nigga, I ain't gonna lie, yo, the nigga hung up his shark jersey. What the fuck, bro?
The jersey retirement. And for y'all who don't know what that means, it's when a young brother...
And these niggas just in there spamming WW Bennius. Like, what the
who
fuck,
had a
gang?
promiscuous fulfilled pass finally hangs up his drawers in the jersey. Finally hangs up his jersey in the rafters, and you just lay all that hoism down.
Hey, get the phones out right now. Tighten that boy jersey up.
Yo, these nigga, yo, is this nigga pulling this shit by a string, dog? Yo, this shit is crazy. Yo, what the fuck? I ain't gonna lie. Nah, man.
The shoulders on that motherfucker little though. Hellstar made it. Shout out Hellstar for the jersey.
This had people feel like
Yo, Hellstar gave him the jersey game?
the whole entire event wasn't genuine at all. In fact, it was an attempt for him to, boost subscriptions.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, all jokes aside, right? What if they both did this for this is how entertainment's so fake, right? And I'm gonna use my brain for a second. What if they planned this whole event just on some troll shit and they just got a private proposal and they just did this shit for the likes and laughs of it? Like, fuck it, let's do a fake proposal, but we're gonna actually do a private proposal on the back end. That would be crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
high viewership.
That's a W, nigga. You won. I ain't gonna lie, you won. That's the method, gang. Yo, you and your wife is in agreement. They did it for laughs and giggles. she being mean, whatever. She obviously she's not gonna like it because of what the fuck is going on. She got a baby shower for the stream, and then she got a private one because they had 2 private baby showers before this one. I'm saying, bro.
Et cetera, et cetera. Now, I'm going to lay down.
I ain't gonna lie. Most of these videos that, like, what's the name? It's just like, if you really think about it, it's not really real, gang.
On some grace here, probably the only bit that I have for this situation, and say that, Cinco is a young kid. He's like 23 or 24 years old, and I'm sure Lala's around the same age, hopefully. And I would say that them agreeing
Nigga said hopefully
these things, because I would hope that his partner, who is having the baby, agreed to this being the situation that they're in, is ultimately their business. They're young, they may not understand the consequences, and hey, a bag is a bag is a bag. But we do know that this does open up the door for people to have conversation and commentary about your personal effects and things that you do.
But the thing is that you gotta understand who they used to be friends with, bro. DDG, I feel like, yo, gang, DDG at probably at like 22, 21 would have did the same shit, gang. I ain't gonna lie. If DDG had the mentality he has now at 21, 22, when yo, gang, I feel like the same shit would have happened, gang. We would have saw the same shit, gang. And it would have been like an hour vlog. Word to bro.
That are supposed to stay intimate. Which leads us to the last portion of the baby shower, the proposal.
I invited your mom and Travis here, because Naila Baptiste. Will you marry me?
Jesus. And
Yo, in the middle of the yo, gang. And the funny thing is that all of this probably could have been planned out. Like, even the lag into the everything. Yo, bro, fuck it. If the production adds to something else to joke about anyway. Like, no funny shit.
1P. It's in 1P.
It's a little pink. It's a little chunky. It's a little chunky. It's a little chunky. It's a little chunky.
Yo, holy shit. Yo, bro, there's no way this shit was this bad, though, gang.
Trust me, man.
Almost instantly, people were criticizing the fact that not only was the stream choppy, because that was a super hard watch, but the fact that he then made a baby shower into a proposal in which people saw her face and it didn't look like this is the type of proposal that she wanted, that this whole thing was about himself, that honestly, this could have been totally avoided. And now you've opened up Pandora's box for everybody to give commentary about whether or not you guys are gonna make it to the wedding. Now, personally,
the thing is that they know that, though. The funny thing is that they, like, I feel like they officially break up. If they actually do get married, bro, this shit was all planned out, gang. And she knows it, and she's going along with it.
Commentary channel. And what they do at the end of the day doesn't really affect us. This is why I always say I don't really get into the conversations about relationships, et cetera, et cetera. But as somebody who is a recently engaged and planning on being married man, I had to ask my fiance, what if I decided to do these things on stream or being recorded, et cetera, et cetera? All right, Danielle, the question is, if I wanted to, could I propose to you and have our baby shower on the... well, that's all the Danielle, ladies and gentlemen. Danielle, how do you feel about like a ceremony being interrupted by another monumentous occasion? Basically, these people that propose at birthdays, propose at graduations, say they're getting married at your anniversary, or, do these different things.
Personally, that's not happening at any of my functions, period.
Scratch that off for me.
I think it's a little tasteless. But if that's your vibe and you've already spoken with the person like who's planning the current event that you're planning to do your big reveal, announcement, whatever, okay. If y'all have okayed that, great. For me, it's a big no.
I will say this. I am a firm believer in looking at events and moments of like love and celebration and all that, and seeing how people center themselves in these conversations. I don't know if you remember
that one Olympian. Some lady Olympian, some sport. She ran her race, swam the swims, whatever. And then at the very end, after she got her medal, blah, 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 her boyfriend then came down and proposed to her right after. And now you done pissed me off. Because why?
Yo, bro, he did that. That's crazy.
Why would you do that? Now everybody is like, I'm an Olympian. Can we get back to that?
I was gonna say when Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith, they sat on at the red table talk or whatever, and Will was talking about maybe it was like her 40.
You know what's so funny? I've never actually watched that shit, bro. Like, I know some people in the world actually watch that shit. I'm so out of the loop. It's so bad. Maybe that's why my life was going so good. Like, it's not really that bad, bro. I don't be on the internet, bro. Like, I see shit through jokes and memes. I don't see shit like through actually watching it.
40th celebration, her 40th birthday party. And so she said she just wanted to be chill with the family, And then he was like, no, I want to have a big party. Like, we should have a big party for you. You're only gonna turn 40 once, blah, blah, blah. Then he throws her a big surprise party. And at the party, she's irked, she's irritated. Of course, she's like being cordial with people, but cool. Yeah. But so then, she goes inside the house, he follows her or something like that. And he says, what's wrong? She's like, this wasn't about me. This party wasn't about me. It was about you satisfying your ego. Like, you just trying to get your shit off. People are telling you about how great this party is, and it's supposed to be a celebration of my life and whatever the case may be. Now, I do think it's different if both parties do.
Damn. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I realized? I was like, man, you really don't realize that. Sometimes you just do shit out of like, yo, bro, let's just do something. And sometimes you don't think like, oh yeah, this is probably not the best decision. You feel what I'm saying?
Agree.
But probably for Will Smith, it probably was for his ego. I ain't gonna lie. I gave it a ball.
With the sentiment?
You a cornball, I think, if that's what you're into. No shade. It's just kind of corny to me.
For those that don't know, couples usually have conversations about what the expectation is when the proposal actually happens. And so when I see somebody take a proposal like
so
this,
funny, just said that, man.
I don't think that was the conversation.
I just want to say I love you, babe. You really changed my life, man. Like, I pray every day for us. I just thank you. I think you're gonna be an amazing mother.
Is that cooking with Kanye?
Man,
Nigga said, is that cooking with?
I think you're gonna be an amazing mother. I invited your mom and Travis here, because.
Right here, bro. Right here. No, we're good.
And so the pregnant one, that's.
Damn, yo, everybody streaming in this shit. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Niggas that's not even streaming pulling views off this motherfucker. You heard? I ain't gonna lie. If I was averaging one, yo, now we averaging 100 today. You heard? I ain't gonna lie.
This person is a streamer?
Technically both are.
Oh, okay.
But so now they're saying that she looks unimpressed and she looks as though she didn't want her proposal to happen in that fashion.
Okay.
In that fashion. That's not what they discussed. Because clearly he surprised her.
Yeah, I mean, that seems kind of a reach, though. She looks unimpressed. Please, it's a lot going on. She's just trying to process. Oh, and I will say, okay, there may be one exception. Let's say your family lives far away and there are only just a few times a year where y'all all get together. So, okay, you done flew mom in for the baby shower. All right, maybe the proposal does make sense here. Okay. I will say that.
Do you
and that's probably, and I ain't gonna lie, that's probably why they did it like that. Like, all jokes aside, where it was just like, okay, they probably had a private one, then they did the on-stream one. Like, it's, I ain't gonna lie.
The woman though first.
Yeah. Now everything.
I feel like this situation might be a reach. I don't know. This shit could be real though. You feel what I'm saying? But I feel like they both agreed upon this. Where it was just like they was both on the same page. Yo, just go with the gimmick. Niggas about to go up.
Partner, I would hope.
I do have something to say about how people are taking this, but that'll come a little bit later in the video. But ultimately, if I wanted to stream our baby shower, our proposal, our wedding, so I've talked about this. If I wanted to stream our wedding, what say you?
It's a real tentative. Tentative. Now, mind you, you're not gonna be at the baby shower. I don't believe in it.
Okay, right, and I think that's
what. I've never heard of that before. Yo, that's a thing? Really?
Before we get you off the mic.
We can have a little step or something with you and your friends and bring everybody over. It's not going to be the baby shower, though.
Yeah, get out. For what it's worth, Cinco is a young streamer.
Gang, I didn't even know that deadass was a thing, gang. Like, yo, bro, people really don't bring their men to the baby shower? That's fake crazy. Yo, it's no hope for me in this shit, yo. Good love, bro. Yo, just fries the whole kid shit, bro. Yo, I just want to be the uncle with money and shit. You heard? I ain't gonna lie. I want to be the